live in a digital age. We shop online, order our food, and even find romance with an app. Online dating is booming in popularity now more than ever. A lucrative, multi-billion-dollar industry. That's nearly $5 billion to be exact in 2022. 300 million users worldwide. Tinder and Bumble leading the pack in North America. While it may be a convenient avenue to find that special someone, your date may not always be a match made in heaven.
She lights up a room when she walks in. She was funny, silly. We used to shop together, get our nails done together. I mean, she was the best daughter.
Lauren Smith Fields, a 23-year-old college student with a dream. A chiropractor was her field of choice, her side hustle, a beautician. But on December 12, 2021, that dream turned into a nightmare. Her mother, Chantel, called.
I think it was like maybe around 11:30 or 11:40, whatever. And I kept on calling her, she wasn't answering. I'm sitting there and I'm like, something doesn't feel right. A mom knows when something's not right.
A few days later, Chantel showed up at her daughter's Bridgeport home.
There's a note on the door saying, if you're looking for Lauren, call this number. I called the number, no one picked up.
The incident report obtained by News 8 revealed that Lauren had been spending the night with a man that she met off Bumble, and that man reportedly told Bridgeport police that she had gotten sick after the two had been drinking, and that he woke up next to her to find blood coming out of her right nostril and that she wasn't breathing.
The office of the chief medical examiner revealing Lauren died from acute intoxication due to the combined effects of fentanyl, promethazine, hydroxyzine, and alcohol. Her death was ruled accidental. The man she was with was never charged. But the young woman's family continues to search for justice, launching a $30 million civil lawsuit against Bridgeport police and Bumble.
Bumble, it was the whole reason why they connected. But they've taken a lot of remedial measures since then to try to make things safer, which indicates to us that there were some chinks in the armor.
Attorney Darnell Crossland says the company failed to meet their duty of providing information that would assist authorities in their investigation. Bumble did not respond to our request for comment.
And I've had people blame me and say, well, why did you bring this person that you only met one time before to a house where you were working? I said, well, because I paid thousands of dollars for him to be checked, and I thought that he would be a safe person.
74-year-old Lori Sharonay has been married and divorced twice. Seeking a third chance at love, she turned to an online matchmaking service in 2017. Wary of mainstream dating apps and having been raped twice before, she paid thousands of dollars to guarantee the people she would meet up with would have a criminal background check. Sharonay was matched with a retired doctor. On the second date, she invited the man to a home where she was dog-sitting, but things quickly took a bad turn.
He just flat out asked me if I wanted to have sex, and I said no. So he asked to go to the bathroom, and he went in the bathroom for about 20 minutes.
Sharonay says when he came out of the bathroom, he exposed himself, pushed her onto the ground, and sexually assaulted her for the third time in her life.
I was afraid he was insane. If I don't do what he's telling me to do, he could slit my throat. He could kill me.
Sharonay says she told police and the company, Connecticut Dating, that set her up, but no one believed her. The Better Business Bureau tells News 8 it warned customers to exercise caution after noticing a pattern of complaints from consumers who reported they were not being matched with people that met the criteria they provided. It appears since that time, the company has gone out of business. While the dating site is no more, Sharonay remains in a very dark place.
I have attempted suicide in the past. I know it's a short-term solution to a long problem that's not going to solve anything ultimately, and I'm not planning to go down that route, but it's tough.
Beth Hamilton works very closely with survivors of sexual violence. Like Fields and Sharon, she says most clients dating online were victimized on the first or second date.
Do you believe that there's a number of sexual assaults and harassment that goes underreported to police because it's become so normalized in online dating?
Absolutely. We all have friends and family who have some experiences, or we watch media coverage, things like that that really indicate to us that survivors are not treated so well, right, when they're publicly disclosing, the experiences, and oftentimes are blamed for those experiences.
The state wants to change those experiences, implementing a new law this year to protect users of online dating apps. Senator May Flexer introduced the legislation, which requires companies to disclose safety policies and procedures for users to report sexual violence.
It's the wild, wild west, and so I'm really proud that now in Connecticut, when people first start to use these platforms, they're going to have some information about what these platforms are doing, what kind of security screening they do, what kind of safety checks they do, and what kind of screenings they don't do.
But as work continues to make the swiping experience safer, for Chantel Fields, there is no measure that could ever bring her daughter back.
I miss my daughter. I just really miss her. I'm sorry. There's not a day that passed I don't think about her.